So we are going to look at module 1, which is about cloud computing. And here we are going to look at what is cloud computing, why cloud computing is important, different types of cloud computing, the use cases, the top 10 cloud service providers, and then followed by an online quiz given in this module. So what is cloud computing? Simply put, cloud computing is actually an on-demand computing technology that is being offered through the internet. And we can use this type of computing technology based on our demand, based on our needs. All right. And we only pay for what you use, okay? No matter you are an individual user or you are a business organization user, you just pay based on what you use. And then users, either individual users or businesses, they can access the on-demand cloud computing technology either through the mobile or through the laptop, desktop, whatsoever. Okay. And we going to access the cloud computing service. And the service offered through the cloud computing will be, for example, server, which usually we call it as VM, okay, virtual machine. And then we may use the cloud for data storage. Okay. For example, we as an individual user, we may pay extra money in order to get more storage space in our Google Drive, or actually we may pay extra money, all right, or subscription fees to use Google Gemini, or okay, or to use the ChatGPT, and various type of LLM model. Okay, that will be that would be to access their advanced computing power. And then we can also pay extra money to use different types of data storage. For example, if you are a business organization, you may pay for the standard storage, or you can pay for the nearline or cold line storage, which will be much cheaper than the standard storage. And then if you are a business user, you may also pay for the use of different types of databases. For example, you can get for example, SQL. For example, you may pay for the cloud SQL database service, all right, or for the cloud spanner. If our data are structured data, this will be usually for big organization, whereby we will have a large amount of data to be stored, okay, in our databases. And if our data is unstructured, we may go to the, for example, cloud storage. Or if our data is, non-SQL in nature, it means it include unstructured data or semi-structured data. We can go for a type of database called Firestore, all right, or the Cloud Bigtable. And then as an organization, we may also pay for the cloud service so that we can access through the software development platform. So, for example, Google AI Studio, or for example, the Google Anti-Gravity, whereby it is a kind of software development platform that allow us, all right, no matter we are a business organization or an individual user, we can use that kind of platform in order to develop our web app. All right, and then we can use that platform to directly deploy our app, for example, using Cloud Run in the Google Cloud Platform environment. And then for cloud service, we can also include using, for example, the various type of LLM model or AI model offered by the cloud service provider to do our data analysis. Okay, so that would be the various type of cloud services. All right, or the purpose of using cloud computing service here. And then here at the bottom here, actually, we are looking at the comparison between traditional local model. Traditional local model here is referring to our on-premise IT infrastructure, or whereby the business owner, usually the business owner, will buy the hardware. The hardware, for example, the server, okay, the computer server, buy the database server, web app server, buy the firewalls, all right, to be installed in their physical data center. And this means that that will involve large amount of upfront capital investment. All right. So as a business owner, we buy the hardware and we own the hardware, and we have to maintain the hardware ourselves. That will be our traditional local model, or we call it as a on-premise IT infrastructure. All right. For that, in that case, our business organization own the whole hardware, all right, the whole IT computing power there. But in contrast to a cloud computing model, we don't own the hardware. All right, the hardware is actually set up, purchased, and maintained by the cloud service provider. So what we do is that we, no matter individual or we are a business organization, actually we are renting the computing facilities, the computing power from the cloud service provider. All right. So it is all based on demand. All right. In short, we use and we pay based on our own need. Okay, based on the users, organization needs and demand. All right. And then we can see that here we have a double-headed arrow here. This simply imply the flow of data, information, financial, all right, the flow of services, okay, between different users via the internet, okay.